Before I start this video, I do want to say that my Modern Warfare 3 guide is fully out now. It's about 113 pages, and I am going to be adding more in the future when I come up with more concepts. And somebody else also asked about a guide for smaller Call of Duty creators who want to get more subscribers and get in the community with that. I have another guide for that. So you can find that in the Discord, and then just message me on Discord so you can get access to that if you want. Alright guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to gather your momentum and how to keep it. And for those of you who got the Modern Warfare guide, I have talked a lot about momentum in that Google Doc, but I'm kind of like show you, instead of like you just reading and understanding how it works, here I'm going to kind of show you like a demonstration of momentum. Alright, so the main thing to start off is you want to make sure that you can be as downward as possible to gather and generate a lot of momentum. And this is because of gravity. Of course, gravity pulls you downward. So if you're going downward and you're moving forward, and of course sliding and using like a movement boost, that is going to give you the most speed in this game. So if I'm going down, I am now the fastest I can possibly be compared to going up or going in a straight line. Alright, I'm going to be the fastest possible. And pretty much the way to generate the most amount of momentum and keep a lot of high speeds is by making sure you are constantly going down or straight forward. So the more you go upward, the more you're going to lose your momentum. Alright, so if I'm like climbing up here, I'm now getting slower. Alright, or even going up here, walking up here and going up here, I'm now a lot slower than if I was going in a downward direction. Alright, if I'm going across right here and down like this, I'm a lot faster because I'm moving downward constantly. And then the movement, I'm on the same level as other players. Then the more I go up, the slower. The more I go down, the faster. But I can't go down because I'm on the same level. Alright, so let's just say I was generating momentum to the left. I could do a few things. So if I know that nobody's in this direction immediately, let's just say I can jump up here, top like this. Now I did get a little bit slower, but I can use the downward momentum to boost a lot faster. So if they're coming from over here, now I have the ability to slide over here or jump over here to be able to get a lot more speed and take out the person while I'm a lot faster. Compared to if I was going straight through here, I would be a lot slower because I'm on the same level. Alright, so kind of when you're away from people and you're not going to fight anybody, you can use the like moving upward, being that you're a little bit slower, to prepare yourself to be a lot faster to be able to fight people. Alright, so that's one thing to keep in mind. If you are just on, let's just say you're not fighting people, you just want to use momentum to get across the map, you can still get up here and then slide down, and you'd probably get the same as if you were running straight, because you're sliding down or you're going up making yourself slower, and then you're sliding yourself making yourself faster. Whereas if you were going straight up, just sliding and moving, it'd probably be around the same exact speed. Alright, so make sure that like you are high ground, and then you can use that to your advantage when fighting people. But if you are just running across places, then it doesn't matter too much as long as you're not going up a giant part like this, because we all know if I'm going all the way up here and making me a lot slower, I would be so much faster getting to a destination all the way over there if I just walked around like this instead of going all the way up there and then having to climb back down. Alright, so for farther distances to get the best momentum, you want to be able to like either go downward or the same playing field. And going up is not a smart idea unless you're going a short distance, like I was just talking about over here, where you go up just a little bit and then you are able to slide back down. Alright, and then also when you are keeping your momentum and maintaining it to be the fastest possible in this game, you want to make sure that you are stopping as little as possible. Alright, and this is where like the dolphin dive comes in, because you're stopping as soon as you touch the ground. And you can use the dolphin dives to like boost yourself forward. So like I have a lot of momentum over there and I dived off a place and I'm able to keep moving. That is totally fine. But if I'm just dolphin diving over here like this, I'm going to be a lot slower compared to if I'm just slide canceling. Alright, so I will say for dolphin diving, it's one of the things that slows people down the most, and it's pretty bad if you're doing it on the same level. But if you are doing it to jump off a place or using downward momentum, then it could be really good for getting a lot of movement across places like that. Alright, so yeah, not trying to like totally bash it off and diving, saying that it's horrible. There are really good places to where you can use it to get yourself into more cover, get out of situations and things like that. But as far as momentum wise, you got to make sure you're using it in the downward spot most of the times, instead of using it either across or I guess upward. You can't really use it upward. It's like, what is it gonna do? I'd rather just run up here. Alright, so and then of course this is little common sense, but just having the fastest weapon out. So I have a knife right now. If I have a knife, I'm gonna pretty much be the fastest possible. I do like to swap weapons a lot though, just so that I can keep the knife speed and use it to boost forward while having my gun out. I've talked about this with the movement boost, so this helps me get almost the same exact speed, if not the same speed as a knife, but able to have my gun out. So if I'm doing this over and over, now I'm able to shoot people while I'm moving same speed as a knife. Boom. Alright, so those are just some ways. And then you also want to make sure that if you're going across places for a long period of time, like I said, you want to make sure you're not stopping as much as possible. So here, not stopping a lot. Going up here a little bit, I can dolphin dive. Boom. And then get my slide back. And here you can see I'm like keeping all my momentum so that I do not slow down. Because the more you don't slow down, the faster you're going to be overall. And sometimes it's not even like the faster you are in this game, like the exact speed, but it's how fast you can be for a certain period of time. Because there's certain times where I can get a lot of attack sprint and run really fast and then I'll stop. But if I'm moving at a constant speed that's decently fast like this over and over and over, well then I'm still going to be reaching destinations a lot faster and able to find a lot of people and kill a lot of people in this game. Alright, so it's all about keeping the speed that you need to be able to get to places fast, and make sure that you're not stopping, you know, and doing a lot of long mantles like this. That really kills your momentum. You really don't want to do that at all. And make sure if you are mantling, mantle in like smaller parts. So instead of like going like that, you're jumping a little bit beforehand, and then you can use that to boost forward. So mantling does mess a lot of people up, or bumping into walls. Make sure on the right sensitivity. Don't bump in any walls, because that's gonna slow you down a ton too. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about momentum. There's probably other ways to gather it, or if you're like diving into water and things like that. A lot of other things that you can do, but this is pretty much the basic things that you need to know to be able to keep your speed and be fast in this game, so that you can be able to kill a lot of people. Alright, so I hope this helped you guys out a lot, and even if you knew everything about this, or you were already doing it on your own, I hope that at least like broadened your understanding of what it is, how to do it, and if there's anything that you could change in your game to make you an overall better player at Call of Duty. Also, I am live every single day on Kick. This is pretty much where I get my gameplay for my videos, so if you want to see me live and just chat with me right there, then you can search up 5seal on kick.com/5seal. And you can join the community Discord for any of my coaching services if you guys want to get coached in Warzone, or if you just want to chat with the community and have any updates that I'm currently doing as far as when I go live and other things like that. So yeah, get connected with the community Discord.